Hello, welcome to another Becoming a Modern Man video. We're playing Mono Green Infect once again. This is the first time I'm actually using the version 4 client. It's all kinds of messed up in terms of replays, at least when I'm using it. So we've only got like an assortment of random games to bring you. I'm thinking about trying to do some live stuff, but still trying to figure it out with version 4. It's all been a bit frustrating making the changeover, but I figured this was just going to be a bit of an experiment really to see how things work at least, and see if the replays actually work when I can actually get them together. So might have to do live play. I'm not sure how my laptop's going to handle it, so we'll see how things go. But anyway, let's try with just some replays for now. This is kind of an assortment of games. So this first game I believe is against Splinter Twin. So here's our opener. Got a Nexus, Nicoclomere, Spell Scout, which must have come in from the board, so I'm guessing this was a game 2. She got a couple of Nicoclomeres and a Groundswell, so this hand looks very nice. Definitely happy to keep this. Maybe a few more lands, some pump spells would be good, but looks fairly decent. That leads off of Thoughtseize. Okay, maybe this isn't Twin. Well, this might have been a junk. Yeah, I think our opponent was on junk actually. So lead off with the Nexus, just in case I want to attack with it on turn 2. And there's a Confidant, which is a little bit annoying. Fortunately, we draw a Dismember. I think we just Confidant straight off, and we can play our Cathedral here, so we don't lose out too much by not actually maximising our mana for that turn. Still not ideal, but I think we just need to get rid of that Confidant as soon as possible. We'll play the Liliana, which isn't too great. Gonna have to discard something. I end up choosing the Scrying. I don't know, maybe the Spell Scout would have been a better choice. I don't know. We've got an Inkmoth at the moment, so I'm reasonably happy getting rid of the Scrying. Our opponent's down to 2 cards. I didn't know whether to attack him or Liliana, but I think it's worth just getting rid of the Liliana. It'd be a massive pain. And although we could have hit him for 6 this turn, it's going to be very difficult to play through his Liliana otherwise. So maybe the wrong choice to hit the Liliana, but I definitely wanted that gone. And with only 2 cards in hand, that kind of restricts what he can do somewhat. Fulminator Mage is pretty annoying. Moth, so it's not the end of the world. Also, we can actually protect our Inkmoth with Apostle's Blessing if we leave up mana, which is actually how we're going to work around it. If we can make Inkmoth a creature and then give it Pro Black with Apostle's Blessing, then we're going to be able to actually protect it from Fulminator Mage ability. So get in for 2 here thanks to the Cathedral of War. And our opponent doesn't take the opportunity to try and kill our Inkmoth, so I just take the chance to use our mana and play out a Nicoclomere. Let's activate Catacombs. It's a Temple Garden. Plays Marsh Flats. That's the turn. Off again, try and fly over for 2. Again, my opponent just takes it, so and we're going to leave up mana to hopefully Apostle's Blessing. Under the Tech Edge, which is a bit frustrating, but fortunately we've got the backup plan for our saving our Inkmoth. Opponent attacks for 2 here, then tries to kill. As mentioned, Apostle's Blessing is going to protect the Inkmoth by giving it Pro Black. And our opponent 1 card in hand, which is a Liliana. Just going to kill off our Mir rather than keep the Nexus, so it's much more difficult to kill. Also has evasion, so it's always nice. I decided to kill off the Liliana once again. Could put my opponent to 6, but with 0 cards in hand, definitely the right thing to do here. and then we can drop our Spellskite to help protect our Inkmoth. That's Vendetta, which is an interesting card to play, don't see that very often, but that's fine. We're just going to redirect that to the Spellskite, and here we're going to be able to deal 4 if we want to, but I think 4, so next turn we can finish him off. And plus a Confidant, that's going to be too useful here, and with no other cards in hand, we're fine to go for the kill. And yeah, we managed to wrap that one up, so it went pretty well. Sorry you can't see the whole match. I think I won overall, but yeah, this is definitely an interesting matchup. He had some difficult cards, he had some Lingering Souls as well in his junk deck. Liliana's quite frustrating, but overall we managed to win through. But yeah, it was a close one, for sure. Let's see which game we got next. I think this game. So this is a fairly sketchy hand. If this Ichthyosaur doesn't survive, then we're probably going to be in a bit of trouble. Kept it anyway, but yeah, a bit of a risky one. Can lead with a Cathedral. Onto Sulphur Falls, tapped. Even though you didn't have to, which is a little strange, I have to say. Clomere, given that you didn't respond. There's Pestamite. That's not my guy. We drop another Clomere. So we're hoping he doesn't split the twin here. Oh, he does. Oh, well, I'm afraid that wasn't a very interesting game. There was another game here which was very interesting against this opponent, but unfortunately this was not it. This was just a straight turn 4 combo kill. So sorry about that. That was not very exciting at all. Fortunately, I think this one is going to be a better one. This one is against the green-white hexproof deck, which is quite interesting. They're both sort of all-in combos. Sarah, as mentioned in the article, is the best card in the deck, so always happy to have that. It has Slippery Boggle plus Spider Umbra. Spider Umbra gives reach, so we can actually block the Inkmoth annoyingly. But given that we've got mutagenic growth here, I'm kind of happy to attack and use the growth if he blocks to kill off the Boggle permanently. So that's exactly what we do. He does block, and we can finish that off. Unfortunately, he does have another Boggle to back it up, but I still think that was a good way to go. All overall, puts a Hyena Umbra on and an Ethereal Armor, which fairly aggressive, but I think I'm just going to drop the Cathedral here and get in for 2 Infect damage. It's going to be a bit of a race, I think, here. Kind of hoping he doesn't have too much left in the tank. Another Ethereal Armor. He can tap for 8. I'm going to have to drop my Clomere just to chump, and meanwhile I am going to get in for 2 once more. Here we could, at any point we could Rancor up that extra 2 points. Kind of hoping to draw a pump spell, but we don't think we ever do. So we just have the Rancor. Here I'm going to get into 3 and then drop another Clomere, and yeah, that wraps it up. So that went pretty well. Obviously we were in this race situation, but fortunately Inkmoth makes us won that through. A lot easier to do 10 damage than it is to do 20, so that works out pretty nicely for us, and we won that one overall. I think we were just like a little bit faster than his deck, and yeah, an interesting matchup against some very all-in decks, but was a winner for us in the end. So I hope this was okay. Any feedback on the version 4 video is definitely appreciated. I'm not entirely happy with it, and we'll try and do some live stuff, so I can actually get full matches in, and rather than these sort of snippets. But if replays worked properly, which they don't for me, and if you can have any information on how to make them work, then I'll also be greatly appreciated. But yeah, I can't get replays to work properly, they don't really save, and yeah, not having a great lot of fun. But if it's probably going to move into live recording and see if we can figure that out, but very much early stages at the moment.